Welcome back to RidgeTop Survival. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make char cloth. You'll need an Altoids tin or similar. You'll stick some 100% cotton pieces of your t-shirt, washcloth, whatever you've got laying around. You'll cut that to size, stick it in the tin. You can use a campfire or a stove like this. Doesn't really matter. Then you just take it, close it up. It'll vent through the hinges, so you'll be just fine. I'm going to set it on the fire. Open it up nice and wide. Let it really burn. What you're going to be looking for is the smoke coming out of the Altoids tin. When the smoke stops coming out, you need to take that off the fire. But your tin's going to be really hot, so today we've got some channel locks to help. You're just going to watch that burn out. And the reason this is so important is you can't carry enough tinder for a long-term situation. So when you're down and you're out of tinder, you can take a cotton bandana, a piece of your cotton t-shirt, cotton washcloth, whatever you've got. You can use natural materials. That'll be a later video. But you'll make this char cloth. Then this char cloth is going to take a spark 100% of the time. If it's done right, you're going to get a fire out of it. You take that char cloth and you strike it. Then you stick it in, say, a bird's nest, say some dried up weeds, some dried up grass, whatever you've got that's going to be able to take that flame. Something very, very dry is what you're wanting. You'll take that, put it inside of it and blow on it, and it's going to get you a good flame. This whole process for a little Altoids tin like that is going to take you about 5 or 6 minutes. You just got to wait until that smoke's completely done. All the gases are getting out of your Altoids tin. I'd say we're just about getting there. It's going to burn nice and hot, but those pieces of that t-shirt, they're not burning inside of there. They're just smoldering. And if you got too much oxygen coming in, they're going to completely burn. They're not just going to smolder. Still got a little bit of smoke rolling out. Just about getting there. You'll notice there's a lot of flame coming off of that, but that's mostly just the paint on the outside of the tin burning. I'm interested to see if that edge that popped up on the Altoids tin is going to give us any problems. I'd like to think not, but we'll see. Well, that smoke's smoldering down enough. I think it's about time to take it off. Go ahead and turn the stove off. You're going to want to set this down and let it cool down, because if you open that up before it cools down, that stuff's not going to be char cloth. It's just going to burn up. So while we wait, I'll talk about how the char cloth can lead you to your next fire. If you make char cloth every time you make a fire, you've always got that ember for the next fire. You just have to have something that makes a spark. I typically use a ferro rod. You can use flint and steel. You can use anything else to go give you that spark. They make those little spark wheels. This day and age, there's all kinds of things you can use, but you need to know how to do it with nothing. That's why you at least need to have an Altoids tin somewhere in your kit, because there's always going to be something you can make char cloth with. You want to let that tin cool down. Make sure there's no smoke coming out of it. Make sure it's not burning. Just let it cool completely down, because if it's still smoldering when you open that up and it catches a good gust of wind, that stuff's gonna spark right back up, and you'll either be left with nothing or you'll have to start over. Now, this process doesn't take that long, so you could always have some char cloth pre-made in your kit, in your fire kit, scattered out throughout your other kits, however you want it. I personally like to have the Altoids tin and multiple ways to make char cloth. I do believe it's cooled down enough we can probably crack it open. Not just yet, but you'll see. It'll burn that tin up pretty good, get it nice and hot, smolder that edge. And you'll crack it open, and this is what you'll have. Now you can take that out, tear a piece off, and just use a piece. You don't need to use a big bunch of it. You're just getting that little bit of warmth, that little bit of heat, transferring that into your fire. Now these tins, they're going to last you a while. You can do this multiple times and have no problems. But if you haven't done it, I highly recommend you try it. That way, if you have to do it later on, you've already got that skill set. Skills weigh nothing, and I can't stress that enough. Well, this is RidgeTop Survival. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm out.